Day 1 of this crochet series. If you're new here, welcome to your first Mes Amis toy series. Over the next few days, I'll be crocheting a familiar character, animal, or thing. If you think you know what it is, drop it in the comments, but I will not reveal it until the final day. Okay, let's get into it. As usual, I started with the feet, and if you noticed that the bottom of the first foot had a little bit of coning, but that is more than okay because the weight of the statue is going to hold it down and keep it flat. When I got the size of the bottom of the foot that I wanted, I took measurements and then marked it on my ply before cutting it out. The first cut is never perfect, but I always end up putting the two on top of each other so that I can get them to be perfectly identical. I tried to do this as fast as possible because it was literally like 1,000,000,000,000 degrees outside. I gave myself 4 minutes flat to do this because it was so hot. Not even my matcha could save me. I actually had to take a break. When I put my crochet work on top of the ply, I realized that the ply was a little too big, but that wasn't a problem. All I had to do was crochet an extra row. When I got it to the size that I wanted it to be, I then started building upwards. I then added the ply into the work and got a splinter. This was really painful, but thankfully I wasn't bleeding, so I just shook it off and kept moving because this is not going to ruin my day. When I finished decreasing, it was time to add in some filling. Major thank you to my friends at Polyfill for sending me a 20-pound box. This is only half of it, and it's insane because it's literally compressed. When you open the bag, it's almost as tall as me. I got the first boot done, and I'm really happy with how it looks, so I started on the second one. And as usual, I'm following the pattern that I wrote down for the first boot to make sure that it was exactly the same. This statue is supposed to be 3 feet tall, but just by looking at the height of the boot right now, I feel like it's going to be like 3.5. Come back tomorrow for day 2.